I'm back. I'm back from Spain. I'm back on YouTube. I got my computer back. There's a whole ordeal with my computer that I'll talk about later. Okay guys, I got some really cool souvenirs that I want to share with you. But first of all, we got this t-shirt. I literally just had to pull this out of my dirty laundry hamper. Be bold or italic, never regular. It's kind of like a slogan that I want to live my life by. Okay, speaking of t-shirts, I also got this one. I don't know if you can see these like cool details. It's a little wrinkly. But basically this t-shirt has a bunch of like, you know, design stuff on it, like, but design like engineering kind of stuff. So it just reminds me of, I don't know, like inventing stuff, and it was super cool. While we're still in the clothes department, the Necessary University of Madrid, super rad. Does this smell funny? My Spanish, as much as I try to learn, and I legit try to learn, I legit try to like listen and speak it, my Spanish is still pretty awful. Thanks, Spanish class. Okay, you may not care about this, right? These are just pants. These are just regular pants. But they're not regular pants, they're like red, right? These are statement pants. And I feel like that's what I'm trying to do with my life, is I'm trying to say something. I'm trying to make a statement. Going to Spain in general, traveling, I guess it's not the riskiest thing in the world, but for me doing this trip was kind of like a step in a different direction. I'd never been to Europe before, I've never been overseas even. I also got this. If you don't know what this is a framed, small, very small version of Pablo Picasso's Guernica. This isn't my most favorite piece of art in the whole world, but I got this because this tells a story. And if you know the story behind this painting, it has a lot of meaning, and I love storytelling, like I said at the beginning, and anyway, this is a really rad painting. Speaking of art, I also got this print, which again, I have no idea how far back I need to be. Too close. That print is a local artist in Sevilla where I bought it, and it's his, graphic representation of the Giralda, which is, I think, one of the tallest cathedrals in the world, or at least in Europe, or something like that. Anyway, it's an amazing cathedral. That's where our hostel was, but this print just does it for me. It just looks rad. Not from Spain. I actually bought this on Amazon, but I had to read this. It's turning out to be an awesome book. So far, everything I've shown you has been souvenirs that I bought for myself, but of course I bought some for other people, which is a weird thing to do if you think about it. Like, hey, here's a reminder of the awesome trip that I went on that you didn't get to go on. Whatever. Anyway, but I still bought stuff for people because it's nice. Or one of the things I bought was this mug from Segovia, which is this really beautiful little town. It has the oldest Roman aqueduct, I think. The oldest Roman, but it's got a Roman aqueduct. This, what, it's like 1,000 years old? Anyway, this mug is super awesome. I was gonna get this as a gift, but almost immediately after I purchased it, I dropped it, and I don't know if you can see this, but anyway, it's made of tin, right? So it didn't like shatter into a million pieces, like, thank God, but then it has this big nasty, blemish at the bottom, and I just figured, you know what, I pretty much got everybody covered. This is extra, I'll just keep it. And now for the grand finale. I got the world's coolest glass of all time. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna try and get a really good shot of this because it's friggin' awesome. Ooh. If you're watching this and you're blind, you're only listening to me. This is obvious. I don't know why I say crap like that. This is a light bulb. Well, it's not actually a light bulb. Somebody just made a glass to look like a light bulb and put this little thing on there. And so this would have been cool if I'd have found it here in the States. It's triple cool that I found it, on my trip. Anyway, with all that said, listen, I'm gonna make a bunch of videos out of all the footage I took in Spain. I have hours and hours to sift through, so I'm making that as part of my project because, of course, I was going as a study abroad. You'll find out about all that stuff later. Anyway, in the meantime, it's good to be back.